Baron Bedsores here, and welcome to our new YouTube channel. Now then, Baron here. This will just be a short one, just to put something out there and get your opinions on a subject. And it's about the JCR's Triple Crown Bonus of £1 million. What they're stumping up. If you don't know what it is, it's £1 million bonus for the horse that wins the Betfair Chase at Haydock, King George, Kempton, and Gold Cup, Cheltenham. It sounds great for the winner. My take on it is, and I've got a side with Tom Scudamore, and I'll just quote him, just let me read him post, I'll just quote him, more or less quote him, roundabout what he said was, I think this Triple Crown is a load of nonsense. Frankly, if you're going to spend £1 million, why give it to the best horses who have already won big races? Well, you've got to applaud Tom Scudamore on this, because he's right. If you have a bet, or a punt, or whatever you do, you've got to have an opinion on this. I'm going to tell you why. I don't know if some of you have been to a wet Monday at Plumpton or race card meets at the start of the week, aimed for the lower end of the table. It's dead there. Absolutely dead. And the reason why it's dead is because the lower end of the table, where horses have got no chance of winning big races and big handicaps, have to go there. Sometimes it's not worth filling up the transporter to get from one end of the country to the other to try and get the prize money, because it doesn't warrant it, because the prize money's not enough. By the time they've got there, had the race and got back, they'd end up losing out. It's costing them. Now, I don't know if any of you know trainers or owners. I know a few. Most owners now are in syndicates to keep the cost down. You know, and these syndicates, some people don't realise, are keeping some of these lower races going. So, I think the £1 million would have been better distributed to the lower end of the table, because the way you've got to look at it, folks, the hierarchy of racing, and I hate this word, the hierarchy of racing isn't gonna be sustained if the bottom feeders are not getting anything. They need something at least. The £1 million bonus isn't gonna. I'm sure it's nice to have, and the big trainers will welcome it with open arms, because there's a pool of horses, and there's only a certain pool of horses that are able to win the £1 million bonus, like the Uvalto, Doncaster, Conny Green, them type of horses, them pool of horses. Or maybe I won't class the Bradstocks as the big trains, but the Mullins and Nichols of this world, it ain't gonna affect them one jot if they win the £1 million or not. The other thing is, and all, if you're aiming your horses to them 3 races, the prize money alone is just over £500,000. Isn't that enough incentive anyway for you to enter your horse in the race? The only thing that what I can see good coming out of this £1 million bonus is 10% of it goes to the stable on stable staff, which they often get overlooked. And if you have a decent owner, who treats the stable staff, they get a look in. But if you don't have a decent owner, you don't drop them a tenner off 20 or whatever it is they tend to give them backhander, they get crumbs themselves. So there's a knock-on effect. I just think the money could have been spent better elsewhere. and I think the JCR need to really look at themselves. I think this is a bad call, and when lower end of the trainers are considering packing in because they can't get from the other end of the country because they're frightened of filling the van up just to make sure they've got enough money, and worrying about if they've got money to get money in the tank to get back. I think it really needs looking at, and I think it's an head scratcher, this. It really is. What's your take on it? What's your opinion on it? I'd love to know. This is the Baron. Cheers for listening.